Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Mr. J. This is W.A.D. MTG. I was gonna come at you with for the cardboard crack pack crack. I did the whole video. I ended up getting a box plus 6 packs. It wasn't a pre-release, but it was 6 individual packs, and I started going over cards. This was the box topper, the Singularity Rupture. Pretty cool card here. Destroy all creatures and any number of target players. Each mill half their library rounded down. Pretty cool card. I was going over other stuff, talking about all the Spider-Man releases and how hard it is to keep up. And because I wasn't able to really keep up, I only knew like half the cards in the set. So because of that, it took way too long for the pack crack for me to do the whole video for the pack crack. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go through and take a couple shorts out of the pack crack, so you can get the excitement of me opening the big hitters from the set that I did open. So I do have that recorded, but the video was over an hour long, and I don't want to post videos that are that long. So lesson learned. I need to do my homework for the sets before I do buy the box and do the pack cracking, so I don't have to read as much, and so I can go through all the bulk without having to look at it or read any of it. Uh, like I said, I'm going to spend some money on Spider-Man. I'm going to spend some money on Avatar. The new Korra that was previewed for San Diego Comic-Con is stupid busted. It doubles up ally triggers. If you ever played allies or play with the ally deck, then you already know how busted that is. But let's get into what I got from the box. Like I said, I bought 6 packs, not a pre-release kit, which is normally seeded, but just 6 packs from the open box on the shelf at the LGS. And then I got a box, and that was it. Now, the collector boxes are going for like 400 and something, almost $500. Coming right off of Final Fantasy, that's probably going to take a little while to hype down. And with the just the sheer number of crazy hits that are in these collectors, and the serialized cards and the galaxy foils and all these different treatments, those boxes are going to go crazy out of control. They're going to be expensive. People are going to buy them. They're going to fly off the shelves, especially from Universes Beyond sets, because there's pseudo reserve list treatments of those cards. And yeah, man. But for this set, it being a regular standard set with just like a kind of a Universes Beyond type of thing, but it's also canon because it's just Edge of Eternities. So, so it's a space set, right? So let's get into why I did really good. Now, people are buying $400 or $500 for a collector box, but let's just go over my big hits real quick. This is what people are spending money for. They're spending money for these alternate art lands, right? These list slot lands. I got a land box. So there's one shock land, Sacred Foundry. Then I got multiples. I got a Stirring Wildwood, Cascading Catarants, Needle Spires. One card like that, one treatment. So this is the other reason why people are going to be buying the collector boxes, because I got one of these like OG, triple OG treatments from like, I don't know, the 50s or from that era of sci-fi where science fiction was like novels, and you might see this cover on like a sci-fi novel. So I don't even know what treatment to call that, but I got one of those in the whole box. But I did get, look, boom, there's a Godless Shrine. And there's a Bling Moth Nexus. They're a breeding pool. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. And just out of a regular play booster box, we got 3 fucking Shocklands and all these other treatments. We got a Swarm Yard and a Lotus Field. Yeah, I didn't get the what do you call that card? The card that destroys the lands or whatever. That's probably the biggest hit from that like list slot. And I didn't get like a Sliver Overlord or that other Sliver or some of the other cards. So that's the cards that people are going to be chasing with the collector boxes. But check this shit out. Uthos, Titanic God Core. This is the Tolarian Academy land. Well, it's a land planet. It enters tap. You tap it for a blue. Then you station, which is tap any number of creatures you control, or another creature you control. Put charge counters on it equal to its power, and then station as a sorcery. But once it's stationed to 12, for 1 blue and tap it, add a blue for each fucking artifact you control. That's stupid busted. That's Tolarian Academy, right? That's what that is. So that card is one of the biggest sought after cards. I got it as the number 2 card in the set, and this is the number 1 card in the set in my opinion. And look at that. Not only did I pull Tezzeret, but I pulled the alternate art, full art Tezzeret. That's my fucking boy, bro. So for 3 colorless mana, he's a 4 loyalty planeswalker. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a loyalty counter on him. Just this guy's so good. He's going to be good in a lot of decks. He's CDH playable. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a loyalty counter on him. For 0, you can untap target artifact or creature. If it's an artifact creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So if you've already got out like a big mana rock or something like that, you can tap it, add the mana, float the mana, use the 0, untap it, tap it, float the mana. So it can do a lot of different things. It can do that with the One Ring, tap, draw before the end of your opponent's turn. Then on your upkeep, untap it, and then tap it again on the upkeep, then draw, then activate his ability, untap it and tap it again and draw. That's just busted, right? And then the main reason why he's so good is his -3 ability. Search your library for an artifact card with mana value 1 or less. So you can search for that card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. And then his -7, if you ever get there, you get an emblem with, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put 3 1/1 counters on target artifact you control. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot artifact creature. So you probably won't never get there, but that's not why the card's good. The card's so good for many other reasons. So, let's go through my rare stack here and see what else I got in the box. It did pretty good. I got Thrumming Hive Pool. I think that's a big hit. I did not get the 7-drop landfall artifact, but I got this one. This one's going to be worth money. Slivers are highly sought after, very, very popular archetype and tribe to play in especially Commander. So that card's going to be pretty good. It's going to be highly sought after. So we're not going to read all these cards. It's got one of the 2-drop, OP, power creep, just one of the nastiest 2-drops I've ever seen. Spell can't be countered, trample haste. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Combat damage can't be prevented. What does this creature not do? 3/2 for 2 in green? Busted. This card seems really busted. There's a lot of shit in here that's really good. This card is stupid good. I got 2 of them. Back-to-back packs pull this guy. Ice Till Explorer for 2 and 2 green. He's a 2/4 insect scout. You can play additional lands on each turn. You may play land cards from your graveyard. And then it's got a landfall whenever whenever a land you control enters mill card. So it's powering your mill strategy, it's powering your landfall strategy, and it's allowing you to play the Crucible Worlds effect. So you can play lands from your graveyard. This card is just really, really good. The Archenemy's Charm. This one, oh my god. This is one of the most busted cards from the whole set. It's like my number 4 card, 3 or 4 card from the set. Moonlight Meditation. For 2 and a blue, enchant artifact or creature you control. The first time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of enchanted permanent. Excuse me. Just enchant some sort of crazy engine, and then every time you would make like a 1/1 or multiple 1/1s, make multiples of the fucking engine card? You gotta be kidding me. That card's so busted. And then, I got some more stuff. I really like the set. I got multiple planets, but I did not get the green one, but I've got the Tellurian Academy one. I got the really good board wipe for standard. With rotation, this card's going to be crucial. Beyond the Quiet. Just exile all creatures and spacecraft. I got some other good stuff in here. I like that card. I think that card's kind of busted. When this enchantment enters, if you cast it, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards. The first spell each player casts during each of their turns may be cast without paying its mana cost. Fucking stupid. I like that it's kind of given advantage all the way around while doing the thing you want to do to like combo. And got multiple planets, got multiple angels. Oh, that's the one that creates double the tokens, and it's got warp. So it's a 4/5 flying lifelink angel for 5, but you can warp it out for 2. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. Really good. Got 2 of these, same pack. It was same pack. I got a foil and a non-foil. And this is some sort of weird combo engine here. We're going to read it just because I think that there's something I can do with it. I think there's a deck that I am working on that it can go in. But I got to see, exactly how I want to execute this weird convoluted combo. So for 2 and a black, it's an artifact where you tap it. Whenever until end of turn, target creature gains. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, you draw that many cards and lose that much life. That creature's controller may have this artifact deal 1 damage to it. Activate only as a sorcery. So, like a stuffy doll. And then you have damage where you can keep recurring it, or you give an opponent's creature indestructible and then flash out Bullmaster or something while this is on the field, and then you target it, they draw a card, it does damage to that creature, they draw a card, and they lose life, 1 life for each card that they draw. So you're almost kind of allowing your opponent to necro at instant speed, which I think is bad. I think that's really bad. All they got to do is be able to draw into an answer for the Bowmaster or whatever, and it shuts off the combo, and then you probably kingmate them, and they're probably going to win the game on their turn after that. So I think it's probably better off in another form of combo for yourself. So like you're going to do it, redirect some damage, reflect the damage back and forth until you can either kill somebody, kill everybody, or necropotence yourself. And that's pretty much it, man. I got a pretty killer box. I really enjoyed opening the set. There are a few cards that I didn't get that I do want from the set, but I'm not super pressed about them. I do really want that Landfall Artifact card. That card I am pretty pressed about. I'm not in any kind of hurry to play Slivers. Slivers are a very expensive deck to build, and I got a few friends that play Slivers. But Artifacts, though. Artifacts and tokens, I'm into it. I didn't get that that green draw engine, and I want that card as well. But other than that, man, killer fucking deck. Killer fucking box, right? Like I got Uthros and Tezzeret, and Moonlight Meditation, and 1 treatment, and 3 shock lands, and a variety of other good rares, right? So I really couldn't ask for any more from a play booster box. And if you're going to engage in the set, I recommend that you engage in the play booster boxes, because the collector boxes coming off of Final Fantasy are like $400 or $500. And I don't think they got $400 or $500 of the value in them. And the cards that people are chasing are the cards I just opened in a fucking play booster box. Altar Tezzeret, Uthros, Moonlight Meditation, and all these. They're looking for Shocklands. They're looking for them OG, triple OG, sci-fi treatments, or whatever, like the 1 Darkness I got in the box. That's it, y'all. I'm going to do shorts so you can see the packs where I opened Uthros, or the couple packs where I opened Uthros. I was just talking about that card. And Tezzeret, I was literally dropping Tezzeret, talking about pulling my boy Tezzeret, and then boom, very next pack I opened, All Dark Tezzeret. That's it. Look out for the shorts. I'm sorry the pack opening took a little too long, and it was one of them types of videos where I'm not trying to drop an hour-long pack crack video on my YouTube, but we'll do shorts of the good ones, and we'll try and shorten it up in the future. What I really need to do is do more research on the set. This set is just, this shit's coming at me so fast that it's hard to keep up with. And I got work and all this other shit going on where I'm being just drowned by these products and these spoilers. And it's hard to know a full set and get a feel for the full set before the full set comes out. Because 2 days before the set comes out, you got 80 fucking Spider-Man spoilers. And then you got Korra. And it's just so much going on. They're just pushing product, but it's all good. It's all been good. This has been a killer year for Magic the Gathering. I'm super happy with my box. I got Tezzeret, Uthros, and Moonlit Meditation, and all this other shit. Multiple Shocklands. Can't get no better. That's all I got, y'all. I'm Mr. J. This is W.A.D. MTG. I'm out, y'all. Peace.